All right, this is for Mage and Hunter, two classes that usually get some spicers every now and again. And we're starting off with what I would say is one of the coolest cards I've seen, the Galactic Projection Orb. They didn't tell me to say it like that. I just decided to. I think you'd like it. I don't know. I did it for you. I hope you liked it. 10 mana, recast a random spell of each cost you've cast this game, targets enemies if possible. And it's arcane. I did look at what potential standard spells they will be in the standard format after rotation. It does seem like there is enough of a density of good spells where this can actually be playable. Fun fact too, the Millhouse Mana Storm guy that was given to Mage and Festival of Legends that makes your spells cost 0 and then they increment by 1 is still going to be in standard, which means that this card potentially could be cast for 0 mana instead of paying for 10. And that's really good. I also think it's like just really good to discover. You may not even main deck this, right? Because realistically, you may not have the time to play a 10-minute spell. You may not have the certain density of spells to really want to run this card. But if you generate it, especially in the first expansion standard format or the 4 expansion standard format, it's pretty likely to find this card. I'm a big fan. There is another 10-minute spell in the game right now. There's Sunset Volley. So you do have another 10 cost spell to get like maximum value from this card. Will this see play? I have no idea, but I'm glad they made it. I think it's pretty sick. What do you think? I don't think she likes it. Triple Wick Trickster, 4 mana, 2/3 battlecry, deal 2 damage to a random enemy 3 times elemental. I am not a huge fan of this card just because of how the battlecry is, because the early game RNG like this isn't my favorite thing, because like if it hits the minion versus if it goes face is a really big deal. I mean, 4 mana, 2/3 elemental. I guess it's an elemental if you really want to go for elemental mage. It's like a fireball potentially with a 2/3 if there's no minions on board, which is kind of sick. I don't know. I think in arena this is going to do a lot better than in standard. I don't know why you'd want to play this in standard. You would really want to have to go for the elemental package. There is an elemental that like splits an elemental into 2. So like you could technically get like 2 of these, but then like, can't you do anything better as mage? You know, like we just saw this. How did we go from this to this? What is this? You know, take candle or second candle. You take third candle though. Oh my God. I guess it's like what, a kobold candle elemental. That's a weird combination. I don't think it's very good. I hope it doesn't see play. I don't really like the card. Hidden Objects, 2 mana. Discover a secret, set its cost to 1. Okay. That's really interesting. Dude, if you showed somebody this like in standard Hearthstone, they would lose their mind. Thank God Objection's leaving, by the way. Can we get a shout out for that? Amen. Will this card get played? I mean, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I wonder if they're going to print another secret with this, because you know we are losing a couple of secrets here. So obviously with the rest of the mage secrets are, but at the moment it's probably okay. I don't know if you really want it. I guess discovering a secret is often better than just putting one into your deck, because you're probably going to get a secret that you're happy with. Can't get ice block, so how good can it really be? There are 99 gnomes in this picture. Can you find them all? Did they actually put that? Or are they hidden objects and you can never find them? That's the flavor text. Sorry. Sleet Skater. And I hardly know her. 5 mana, 3/4 miniaturized battlecry, freeze an enemy minion, gain armor equal to its attack. And then this is what the tiny boy looks like. I'm not really sure what the flavor of this card is. How do you do fellow ice elementals? Okay. Again, I don't know. Like, yeah, this is, you got more of an elemental package going, and I do think the miniaturize is not bad. I feel like this is a better card for warrior than it is for mage, because warrior has the bot phase, which every time it takes damage you get 2 minis, and because this is a mini, this is really good in Odin warrior, because Odin warrior is going to be for this rotation. I just don't know why you would run this. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see the full package before I really start just ripping elemental mage apart here. Watercolor Artist. 4 mana, 4/4 battlecry, draw a frost spell at the start of your turns, reduce its cost by 1. Sorry, at the start of your, that like tripped me up because I don't think we've ever seen that before. At the start of your turns. So that means that if every turn you don't play this, it discounts the spell that you drew by 1. So potentially over multiple turns, it could go to 0 mana. I mean, so it has to be a frost ball. Have we seen one of those yet? Okay, we have not. I mean, that's not a bad card. What the hell? This is kind of a cool looking card. 4 mana, 4/4 is not the worst. It is an elemental, but I don't think you really care about the elemental synergy with that. I mean, I said I mean a lot there. I'm super sorry, but drawing a frost spell and reducing its cost for multiple turns could be good. You don't get it reduced the turn you draw it. Longer it's in your hand, the better. Has potential. Has potential. Frost Lich Cross Stitch. Okay, so this is the frost spell, I'm guessing. 5 mana, deal 4 damage to a character. If it dies, summon a 3/6 water elemental that freezes. And this is the water elemental. So this is a throwback to like the Death Knight that Mage got back in Frozen Throne. It is a little strange that it doesn't have lifesteal, because the lifesteal elementals got lifesteal after you played Jaina, the Death Knight. So I don't know why that's not there. This seems like a really bad card too, though. Deal 4 damage to a character, and then if it dies, summon a 3/6 water elemental. So if it doesn't die, you're just dealing 4 to someone. I guess you could hit your own minion, which is okay. I think it should have had lifesteal. I think a lifesteal would have made this card okay. I guess the way they thought it was like 5 mana, and then you want to play this with this, so you discount it. So the next turn is 4 mana. But I don't know if that's that good, dude. I'm sure there's better frost spells that I'd rather run in my deck that are just consistently better. I guess I could be wrong. The thing about this card that's interesting is, what's her name? Sif's still going to be in the game after rotation. So if you can get this to like 1 cost or 0 cost, like I guess that kind of goes hard. I'm not really blown away by it, though. I think it could have cost 4 mana. I think it would have been okay. I don't know. Let's see the rest of the package. Spot the difference. 4 mana. Discover a 3-cost minion to summon. If your deck has no minions, repeat this. Okay, so 3-cost minion for 4 mana. What? And then if you do this again, you can get another 3-cost minion. And you have to have a condition for this. I guess if it didn't have a condition, it'd be pretty good. I mean, dude, why? I don't think this is very interesting design, but I also think like the card's just bad, because most of the time 3-cost minions are like whatever, right? And sure, there are some high rolls, but there's also just a lot of like really bad cards to get from this. And you summon them, right? So I wonder if this works like power creation, where you summon them, but you also get it in your hand. I think that matters as well. I don't think that's very good, though. I guess there's there's more cards that support the no-minion archetype. Also, I guess if they're doing no-minion archetype, this card gets better, because this is a card you just put in as like the high end, but I'm not for this. I don't know. What else you got? Manufacturing error, 6 mana spell, draw 3 cards. If your deck has no minions, this costs 3 less. They cost 3 less. I'm sorry. I thought they said this costs 3 less. I was like, damn, bro, this is, okay, hold on. This is Skull of Gul'dan, but you don't need it to be outcast and you get spells. This is a good card. It's pretty good. If we could build no minion mage, this is like an auto include. This is pretty insane. 6 mana is a little expensive to draw 3, but if you're discounting all of them by 3, it pays for itself and more, and you drew 3 cards. Yeah, Skull Gul'dan for mage, no minion mage. I mean, that's a good card. The only problem with this is you're running a 6-cost spell for potentially this card, which may not be good, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Because maybe you play it early enough where it gives you more resources. Like how often does like games really come down to fatigue in Hearthstone currently, right? So I feel like that's okay. That seems like a pretty good card. Manufacturing error, I'm about it. Yogg in the Box. 8 mana, cast 5 random spells. If your deck has no minions, the spells cost 5 or more. 5 random spells for 8 mana is garbage. If Yogg Box was 10 for 10, you wouldn't spend 8 for 5. That's really bad. I don't even know if you would run Yogg Box currently from Savers of Uldum. I feel like that's a pretty low power level card currently. The good thing about Yogg in the Box, though, is that it's being added in a 4 expansion rotation, which means the consistency of this could be a lot better if your deck has no minions, because spells that cost 5 or more are probably going to be much more beneficial for you. I also think this is a really good card specifically for this card. So this card just gets better and better as we see it. I mean, I'm not against it. I think the no minion mage package is much better than whatever the fuck the elemental package is. No one's running elementals. Come on. That's disgusting. So bad. Okay. I mean, I'm about it. I do think these cards are probably going to be played. This card is just really strong. This card's better now that I've seen the rest of the package as well. I guess Mage got something to cook with, which is fun. All right, Hunter. Hemet, another one. What is this, the third one? Is this the third or fourth? I think it's third. Hemet Foe Marksman. 5-minute 3/6. After a friendly beast dies, get a random legendary beast from the past. It costs 2 less. Okay, there's a lot of really bad legendary beasts, so I actually don't think this is very good. I'd have to see what the rest of the package is, because I'm sure they're going to do something that combos with this card, but I wouldn't play this. This is trash. Unless I'm getting like guaranteed like King Crushes or Savannah High Maids. OGs will understand that reference. Am I right? Okay. Painted Canvasor. 2-mana 3/2 Battlecry. Give each other friendly beast a random bonus effect. So this is like the adapt card from Ungoro, obviously, but it does it for every beast, but it's random and it's somehow a beast. I don't know about that. Or, okay, someone let me know in the comments down below. Are dinosaurs beasts? I think they are, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. This is so hard to evaluate again, because 2 mana to get a random bonus effect. Like, what is a random bonus effect really in mana? Like, I don't care if my minion already gets rushed, because that feels bad. Most of the time it says a random bonus effect. Those effects aren't very powerful. So I think this is just bad, maybe in arena, but let me see the rest of the package, because clearly they're designing cards in a group for this one. It's not like a vacuum. You can tell with the mage one too. So let's see. Remote control, 2 mana 1/3 weapon. After your hero attacks, summon a 1/1 hound. Doesn't even have rush. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. After your hero attacks, summon a 1/1 hound. So you get 3 hounds that are both. For 2 mana, you get 3 damage and you summon 3/3 in stats. And I guess it pairs with this because they're beasts, right? They're beasts. They're mech beasts. What is Hunter currently doing? I don't even know. They're losing all their arcane stuff. So what do they got? They got big beasts in festival. Expansion after that was Titan. So they got the weapon guy and the secret package, I think. And then last expansion was Showdown. And they got Highlander, I think. I don't even remember what Hunter got. I don't know. I guess that card's okay. I'm trying to think if like this is worth playing. RC Rampage. 4 mana, summon 6 1/1 hounds. Any that can't fit, give the other ones +1/+1. Oh, and I'm guessing. Wait, I'm guessing this also works with this card. So this card just gets a little bit better because of that. Wait, that seems really strong. 4 mana to get 6 1/1 hounds, and then potentially buff. Holy moly, fajolies! That's pretty spicy. Okay, Hunter's ramping a little bit. I can see. Hold on. Jungle Gym, 2 mana location, deal 1 damage to a random enemy, repeat for each friendly beast. Why does it say Death Rattle here? That seems like a really good combination. So you play this on turn 2, you play this on turn 3, then you play this on turn 4. Or you go this, coin this into another one, and then you just probably win the game on the spot. That, I mean, this into this is nuts, right? Because at minimum, you get all 6 beasts, and then you're dealing 6 damage, and you summon 6/6 of stats over a 1/1 bodies. Like that feels like it. I'm gonna be like pretty happy to play that. I don't know about this one, Mr. Stark. That's a little bit concerning. That seems like it's actually pretty powerful, but well, let's see what the rest of the package looks like. Patchwork Pals, 2 mana, get all 3 animal companions. They cost 1 less, and those are Huffer, Leok, and Misha. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. 2 mana Huffer got me a little scared. 2 mana Leok also got me a little scared. 2 mana Misha, I mean, I can get a little scared, but both of these are spooky. Leok is also really scary because of this, and I guess just Hunter in general. But Huffer, like 2 mana to deal 4 damage to anything that you want is kind of spooky. Could be good. Also could be really slow because you have to spend the 2 mana to get this. I actually think this is a really well-designed card. And I like how they put them all there. It's crazy how Huffer, Leok, and Misha keep coming back after all these years. Mystery Egg. 5 mana, 0/3 miniaturize. Death Rattle, get a copy of a random beast in your deck. It costs 5 less. I mean, that is... dude, we okay. The actual mini Mystery Egg... Shout out to Mini Eggs from Cadbury, by the way. Absolutely goated. The mini Mystery Egg is good because at least it could trade itself. This one's a bit spooky... are like a bit weak because there's a good chance like your opponent just ignores this. So you have to taunt it or you have to actually proc the Death Rattle yourself. But the fact that it gives you a random beast in your deck is so cool. And King Crush does exist in this format. King Plush, sorry. So that's kind of sick. Because if you play this and you get your King Plush, my God, and then you can do it again with Mystery Egg. someone's cooking on the skillet, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of crazy. I'm kind of excited for that way more. Which came first, the muckler or the egg? Okay. Tyrannosaurus, 7/7/6 rush. Death rattle, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. You get 2 mana on one of these boys. Why does it? I feel like they just add this line of text for literally no reason. I mean, it wouldn't see play if it was death rattle. I mean, to be fair, this card's not very good. You kind of want to cheat it out. I guess like we had Dark Moon Tonk, and Tonk didn't really see a lot of play, but it didn't have rush, and it did more damage with its death rattle. The rush aspect is a huge deal. The fact that it's a beast is kind of cool with Mystery Egg. I mean, in Arena, this probably goes hard. Fetch. 2 mana, draw a minion. If it's a beast, draw a spell. Oh my god. 2 mana to get a minion guaranteed. And if it's a beast, draw a spell. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I mean, you can't really put Mystery Egg in that if you're going to run that card. But this card, potentially this card. Maybe I think this card might be a little slow. Maybe this card and that card seem very strong. And then I haven't even, because you know, he was revealed so quickly. And then we also have this card, King Plush. Hunter's looking pretty good. I don't know if this is like, I'm really nervous for this combo because this seems very annoying because that's like kind of game winning against some certain decks. But I don't know. I think overall, I'm excited for this expansion. I'm kind of curious to see what Demon Hunter gets because that's going to be like the real showing of what Demon Hunter or Death Knight will be. Sorry, Demon Hunter, Death Knight. I get them so, I don't know why I do this. Can I just say that the fact that the 2 new classes both have 2 words and they both start with D's is, it trips me up. I don't know what to say. I'm excited to see what Death Knight gets though, because it's their first time after a rotation. So it'll be interesting to see like what cards they actually get for a package. Overall, I hope you guys are excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.